Hello everyone, and welcome back to another StartProto tutorial video. Today we're going to be talking about outside processing. Sometimes shops have to subcontract work out, and our outside processing module helps you facilitate the flow of getting the parts outbound and inbound. Essentially, cutting the purchase order is the first step, right? Because you have to purchase that subcontracted service, and then you need to ship those components out. And then once you ship those components out, they will then be received back in when the vendor returns them. And then there's a lot of definition that goes around the services that StartProto can help with. So we can make it really easy or more complex if you think you need more detail on every service you purchase. So the easy part about StartProto services is you can just define a service one time and then reuse it on many operations. So I can come in here and define non-destructive testing, or NDT, and I can just go ahead and add a new buy option and select the vendor that's going to do that NDT for me. From here, we just need to select a purchasing unit, and in this case, they're going to charge us by the part, and we'll go ahead and say they charge us, $120 per component, and then the base fee is $500. I can add external notes and internal notes that'll be included on the purchase orders and packing slips when I send this to the vendor. For now, I'm going to leave those blank and just make sure the vendor knows they call this NDT, and then the SKU is NDT. So we'll save that now and hit confirm. And then we have a new service that's been defined from scratch. And I'm going to go add this non-destructive testing to a item and show you the process of getting that NDT purchase order made, and then we'll just kind of walk through the rest of the flow as it would work. So the first thing you want to do is go over to your make items and find that component that needs the non-destructive testing. In this case scenario here, we have a coupling sleeve, and in the last operation, I'm going to go ahead and add our non-destructive testing. And I can just select my outside service operation here, and it says quantum machining already, so it looks like it may have selected the right service. It hasn't. Let's go ahead and change that over to be non-destructive testing and hit confirm. And now I've already got that outside process there. So now whenever we need to go and send these parts out for non-destructive testing, it'll automatically show up on the awaiting purchasing or awaiting shipment list. So I'll go ahead and hit save now. And that non-destructive testing will be visible in the cost breakdown. So I can now see $120 per part has been added to our overall unit cost to manufacture. So now services are included. And if I want to make, let's say 10 of these, we'll hit submit. Now we have a cost and quantity for 10 is going to cost $230 per part, and a total cost of $319 to $2,319 to produce quantity 10. If I want to download this costing report to an Excel sheet, I can, or print it off. For now, we'll stick to this component, and we'll see there are no inputs for this. So we can actually make as many as we want. And that makes it super easy for me to come in here and create a job, and it'll automatically let me start that. So I can just go to the top right here, hit create job. That's going to fill the coupling sleeve into the job, the next job number. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a due date on this for May. And we're going to make 20. And I'll hit save job. Now jobs do a really nice job of basically breaking down the outside processing workflow in a linear way. If I go to my bill of materials here, it'll actually say coupling sleeve, and I'll be able to go ahead and look at my work list and see this first operation is ready for us to run. If I go to my outside processing page, I will see the first step here is awaiting purchasing, and awaiting purchasing for that non-destructive testing. And if I go and drop down here, we'll actually see the coupling sleeve is come up underneath job 21, the one we just made. And if I want to purchase for that specific job, I can just check off job 21 and hit purchase services. This is one way of doing it, and it's super easy. It's going to tell us we're only buying 20 of the 180 we could purchase here. But for now, I'm focused on job 21. The way I like to operate is focusing on one job at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm on this purchase order here. And now I've already purchased the outside service for these components. I've already purchased the non-destructive testing, so I can keep this PO on hand. And the next step is going to be to go ahead and make these components. So when these components are actually made and are ready for shipping, it'll actually just let me hit create shipment. And this will say that 20 out of 20 are ready to go here. All right, we're back and we have 20 parts that are ready to be shipped out for outside processing. So if I go ahead and hit create shipment, it'll let me use the available inventory and go ahead and put 20 of these on the shipment. So all I need to do now is select a respected receive date and hit confirm. And if I mark those shipped, I'll come back and be able to receive those back in, because on my OSP receiving list or outside processing receiving list, we'll have non-destructive testing. If I check this box here and hit create receipt, it'll let me create a receipt for 20 of those components, and I'll hit confirm. And now what we should be able to do is go to job 21, which is linked already to this receipt. And we should see that the job is complete and it's ready to go, because our last operation was non-destructive testing. So now we've got 20 in stock, and I can go ahead and close this job. If the job is just for stock levels, it would close normally. If not, I can even assign it to a sales order and ship it out. But that is roughly how outside processing works. It can handle much more complex flows, but that's a very simple one. If you're curious on how this works or have more questions, please feel free to book a demo, and we'd be happy to go in more depth. See you next time.